All right, welcome everyone to Sewell Anderson versus Lynn Woods. We got boys basketball on tap here next.
Division II Boys Championship Saturday, Thurgood Marshall. And we're joined by the best of the best from Lynn Tech. Seamus Holloway on play-by-play. Andy, I know your last name. Tell me again. It's
Batista.
Batista, I knew that. I did.
Yeah.
Andy Batista on color commentary, and I'm Justin Barrasso as well. Andy, what's your pick for today?
I have Lynn Woods, you know. I mean, it's kind of biased, but I have Lynn Woods.
Seamus?
I think I'm gonna go biased as well. I'm hoping for Sewell Anderson, but I don't know. It's gonna be a tough battle because Sewell Anderson's definitely got the height. It looks like right now.
And you are a Sewell Anderson alum, is that right?
Yes, I actually played in this tournament back when it was played at Pickering.
Back in the day.
I think me and Andy both did
Yeah,
at some point.
I was at Pickering.
And I liked it there too. It was it depended on when you played because the sun would come in through the windows, like the glare. But I liked it there as well. These guys did meet, and it's different now. It's 2 games of pool play. Nice free throw to start things off. Hit glass too. 1-0 Sewell Anderson. They played in pool play, and Lynn Woods won. Number 0, Ryan Manganiello, scored 26 points that game. He didn't play in the fourth quarter.
Wow. Some Larry Bird type stuff there.
Right?
And Woods gonna bring it up now. Fires to the corner, puts up the corner shot a little bit too high.
Great shot. Didn't go in, but that's a good shot.
That's
good
Draco Putsakan, who was last year's 3-point contest winner.
Yeah, that's someone you don't want to leave open like that too often because even though he missed the first one, he's definitely going to start catching on fire at some point. So Anderson, the height advantage really coming into play here with the rebounds.
Now that is where the game can be won or lost, rebounds.
It's definitely, as we've seen from the Lynn Tech boys, as Andy is the starting point guard for them, sometimes those rebounds really come into play.
Second chance possessions can really kill a team.
Pat Riley's great line is no rebounds, no rings. And it's one of those things that holds true from elementary basketball to the pros. You've got to rebound if you want to win.
Definitely. So Anderson bringing it up now. Now, when I played at Sewell Anderson, we had a great team. We had David Brown.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to him. He's plays at St. Mary's now. Great athlete all around. But, yeah, we had him. He really helped. We had a couple of we just had an all-around great athletic team.
How far did you guys go? Do you remember?
So fourth grade, the way they did it was when we made it to the playoffs, only the 5th graders would play.
Okay.
And then my 5th grade year, we made it all the way to the final round, but lost to, actually, I believe, it might have been Lynn Woods.
Some bad memories today then,
Maybe.
haunting you. Yeah. Andy, how about you at Brickett?
I think 4th grade we lost first round to Lynn Woods, actually, and then 5th grade year, I think we lost in the semifinal to Callahan.
So it was a little bit different back then. It was Division 1 and 2. Now they have it broken into 1, 2, and 3. I actually think the pool play is great because you're right. The rebounding battle has been all Sewell Anderson. Everybody gets 2 tournament games now, no matter what, win or lose, and then you play your first tourney game. They kind of reseed. Back in the day with you guys, it was a little more. You could have 2 great teams in the first round. You could have 2 not so great. You know what I mean? It was less. Now it's the top 2 teams get buys. It's 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5. So it's structured a little bit differently. I think it works well for the league. Thanks to the viewers out there, James Brooks, who played in this league for Lincoln Thompson, who coached in this league for Brickett with me last year, with Sisson this year. It was a joy coaching with James listening. Also, I'm biased, the best coach in Lynn Elementary, Sarah Kozowski. She coached the Lincoln Thompson girls this year again and coaching the All-Star game next week. Thank you to her for tuning in as well.
Wow, we got some big names in the chat.
Absolutely.
Now, number 7, Moran, he's been a game changer for Sewell Anderson. He's probably had already 7, 8 rebounds already.
That's what it feels like. It feels like he's gone to the free throw line too, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, he's grabbing down everything.
The one regret, you've outplayed them for the first 2.5 minutes, but only a 2-0 lead, 2-point lead to show for it, right?
Yeah.
But they've had
it feels like they've been dominating.
Yes.
Great shot, but just couldn't get it to fall.
And it's a matter of time before Manganiello gets warmed up.
Wow.
Great offensive rebounding by Lynn Woods.
Great job out-rebounding the big guys, and great shot by Ryan Manganiello.
Speaking of the Pickering gym, I coached Sisson this year, as I mentioned. They came, we hosted, and their boys are tough. They're physical, too. That was our 4th grade team that night, lost to their 5th grade team, but it was a good learning experience for us because the Linwoods boys they play the game right, they play it physically, and they get after it.
Wow. Shout out to them. We're 6 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Ryan gonna bring it up. Break down the defense a little bit. Lost it though.
3-point king misses. The reigning 3-point king for this league misses.
They're calling that a jump ball.
Andy, if the viewers or listeners are wondering what happened to Newbie Rateau, where did he go?
He's behind the camera right now. He'll be back soon, but you have to enjoy us first.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, I'm working a nice camera. And it's nice. Anything that he asks someone to do, he's willing to do himself, which shows you what a class act he is.
I'm sure he's bringing back memories for Rateau as well, being on camera. He's not usually the one up there.
True. Behind the camera.
Huh? That's what you do? Rateau, no days off.
Mankin Yellow, you can see the frustration missing that first free throw, but he's just getting warmed up. I'm going to keep a running tally. Andy, can I have one of those pencils?
Of course.
Keep a running tally of...
As now it looks like Linwoods will take their first lead of the day, 3-2. So Anderson bringing the ball up now. Shout out to Morris for coaching both the girls and boys team. Putting it up to get it to fall. And Canalo bringing it up the court for Linwoods. Pass to Ryan.
Oh, great block.
Andy mentioned it. Jacob Morin has been fantastic on both sides of the ball. He's kept them in this game.
He's going to be the game changer today.
Very unselfish on offense, too, with his off-ball screens, rebounding. Halfway through the first quarter, anybody's game.
Yep, 3-2. This is going to be a very close game. This one might be one of the ones that comes down to the final minutes. Or seconds, even. And Canelo bringing it up. Going to take the three. A little bit too far. Smart play by Sewell Anderson, not touching the ball. I know, especially at a young age, the experience was wanting to grab it and just go. But nice job just letting it roll out of bounds.
And another one, too, when you're in elementary ball. I know it's the championship, but when you get excited, you get excited. But you get the ball, a rebound, defensive rebound, and nice shot.
Great shot by 14.
But there's that inevitable, you want to shoot it in your own hoop moment, or you shoot it in your own hoop moment, which is devastating. But
yep.
That's a Sewell Anderson lead.
So Anderson takes the lead back 4-3.
Great move.
Shout out to 14. That was my number when I was at Sewell Anderson.
Now, Linwoods doesn't have the height of Sewell Anderson, but they definitely have the heart.
Definitely. Like you brought up earlier, rebounding is a big thing in this game, but they're not backing down from the rebounds. They're trying to get them still. Even though Sewell Anderson has that size advantage, Linwoods is still fighting. Mancanello at the free throw line here. First one's up. It's good. Tie game, 4-4. Let's see if Linwoods could take.
Look around here, too. It's Saturday morning at 11:22 in the morning. The Thurgood Marshall gym is packed.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. It's funny, Andy. It seems so early today, but if we were in school, it would be midway through the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you ought to be awake. You ought to be up and running.
Yep.
Today, though, the engine works differently on a Saturday.
Yes, it does. Although, it's weird. I woke up today, and it felt like I was still at school to go to.
Really?
Great move.
Who was that? Number 14 again, Adrian Julian, sorry, with a great shot. Linwoods here looking to answer. And Canelo gonna drive the basket. I think he draws the foul there.
Really nice balance from Sewell Anderson so far.
That is great balance.
Well, you guys were the Bobcats back then, too?
Yep.
Yeah. I like that. Something different. No offense to the Tigers out there. We just have too many of them.
Way too many.
Yeah, Bobcats is somewhat unique, I'd say. We need more like non-cat names, though. Jump ball there. There's a Ryan. Draco tried to push it down.
Here comes a tangent. I'm okay with Fisher Cat. When I worked at Thurgood Marshall, you guys were probably still in elementary, we had a Fisher Cat problem in the woods, and I remember the thing was nasty. I don't know. At least it's different, right? Even Lynn Tech, if I could get on my soapbox for a moment, I wish Lynn Tech, we'd be a great like Patriots. I don't know. But we've been the Tigers for so long. Just there's so many Tigers out there.
At this point with Lynn Tech, it's so embedded in them, you can't really change it.
On the arm. I agree.
In and out, almost an and one.
They are really capitalizing on that size advantage.
Number 7, Moran, he's making a difference here on both sides of the floor. You can't help to notice him.
Looked like Joel Embiid when he blocked that shot, too. I mean, he's been fantastic.
And he may have been spawning with that call where he's the game changer here. He's the deciding factor.
So Lucas Anderson's been helpful, too. And is it Adrian Guillen as well? And they've hit their free throws.
First one's good.
7-4 right now. Sewell Anderson with the lead.
Still early, though. Anyone's game.
3:18 left to go in the first.
Sunk them both.
That will be a 4-point lead for Tech now. Or sorry, not Tech. I'm so used to that. So Anderson now.
Hey, still your guys, right?
Yep.
Your elementary, your high school.
Get open, Draco.
Nice 2-3 zone, tight zone for Sewell Anderson. Get your big guys down low, really making things difficult.
Ryan pushing it. Can get the floor to land. Great rebound. But Sewell Anderson will get hands on the ball and it'll be a jump ball.
They're not backing down from the size. That's what's important.
That's definitely showing them that, hey, you guys may be taller, but we're not afraid. Ryan breaking him down, pass to the top. Pass back to Ryan. Ryan's gonna mid-range jumper off the back iron.
Rebound.
Andy, the way he left his feet, it secured the ball. I mean, these are fifth graders, right? I mean, that was, like you said, a really good rebound. I know they lost the ball on their side, but Sewell Anderson's done so many things so well so far today.
I mean, I want to say, number 7, he's been the game changer, but overall, the team is just playing. They're playing together, and they're playing great.
And I'll take that foul. Every time this guy, I know he went 1 or 2 from the line earlier. Actually, he hit both free throws earlier, I believe, but you want to make him work every time. So, and it's only your first foul if you were. I take that back. That's a big foul. That's all of a sudden that's Jacob Moran's. I believe that's his second personal. You only get 5.
So 3 more and he'll be out of the game. As we were talking about before the tournament started, how the rules are a little different down here than even high school.
Right, no 1-and-1s. It's 10 fouls. Yep. Everything's double bonus. The clock runs. This year it's different. I'm glad they did it. It's been a game changer. But this year they changed the rule that we actually stop the clock during free throws. It used to run. And if you were down,
that was huge.
It was huge.
If you were down trying to get back in that game, you could take like 10 seconds at the free throw line, pop it.
Seamus, it would take 90 seconds. If a kid goes in the wrong spot, it's 90 seconds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's losing time. So Sean Morris and his team always make tweaks to make this league better, and that's a big one.
Great pass.
If I'm correct, did Morris used to teach at Sewell Anderson at some point in his career?
Great steal there.
I know he taught at Cobb, but we can check on that. I believe you're right.
I believe he taught 3rd grade at some point in Sewell Anderson.
His father was an educator, too. His dad was a principal for a long time.
Oh, wow.
Get open, Draco.
Canelo bringing it up. Pop in the mid-range jumper. Oh.
You cannot let him get comfortable with that type of shot. He will hit that next time.
They're giving a little too much space. As we were talking about Jacob Marine earlier, he took a seat now with his 2 fouls. So it looks like Sewell Anderson will still have the size advantage, but not as much as they did before. As it looks like Sewell Anderson draws the foul there.
Great reaction from Coach Sean Morris. Didn't appreciate that call. But you notice, Andy just said you can't leave Manganiello open. With Moran out of the game, that changes things a little bit defensively. He's their anchor on defense. He was extending out on every shot, a hand in the air. It'll be different with him on the bench.
Yeah, it's going to change things a little bit around for them. You need to, Lynn Woods is small, but they still have heart, so you still need to, be physical with them and try to get them off of their game.
Ooh, in and out. Sewell Anderson been really solid at the free throw line. Seamus, this is Brandon F., is that correct?
Yes, Brandon F. at the free throw line here. This is his 2nd free throws. He missed the first one. 2-point game, 8-6. Can he make it a 3-point game? Misses, but it looks like
violation. Didn't hit in the iron there.
So Lynn Woods will take possession. Mancanello going to bring it up. Gonna start breaking them down a little bit. Okay, floater. Oh, for a second I thought that was gonna be an and one.
Gets to the free throw line again, his 3rd time to the line.
This is his chance to tie the game up now if he makes both these free throws. First one's good, 8-7. So Anderson still leads, but if he makes this next one, it will be a tie game.
Magnello responsible for all 7 points right now. Only 1 field goal, but he's got 5 free throws, looking for a 6th.
And he'll miss the second one, so Anderson will maintain the 1-point lead for now, and they will bring the ball up.
You can see the frustration getting to Magnello a little bit right there.
Adrian got the ball in his hands. Gonna push the basket, puts
fantastic take.
Couldn't get it, but the rebound.
Great hustle there.
Backboard.
46 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Looks like a little confusion there.
It was traveling on Lynn Woods.
Yeah, it looks like we saw Anderson's ball.
So if you're watching the game, you got to get back on defense. There's no half-court pressure in the final 2 minutes of the last quarter. And I think that's what that was. Sewell Anderson went back, but the ref called the travel anyways on Lynn Woods.
And looks like Lynn Woods will now take possession of the ball.
20 seconds left in the first quarter.
And Woods bringing it up. Jones had the ball passed to the corner.
Double dribble.
Double dribble on Draco. So Anderson's gonna bring it up. Not enough time to get a shot off. Just gonna whip it in the air. And that'll be the first quarter. So Anderson leads by 1.
Great first quarter. Sewell Anderson held Lynn Woods to 1 field goal. Gave up 5 free throws too, but it was a good quarter for Sewell Anderson. Andy, what do you think has been the difference so far?
The difference so far, I mean, it's just been defense and rebounds. I mean, it's hard to contain a team when you're giving them a 2nd, 3rd, 4th chance on the board. So, I mean, if Lynn Woods could just, be more aggressive on the rebounds, I feel like this game could turn in their way.
I agree. Physical game. Kind of feeling each other out in that first quarter. I'm curious if the pace changes at all in the second.
Definitely. Moran with 2 fouls is huge at this point for Sewell Anderson. So we'll have to see.
James, I give you credit. Senior year, coming out here on a Saturday. Andy, are you a senior as well?
And he's a freshman.
A freshman?
Yeah.
Oh, from the varsity basketball team.
Yeah.
Yes. What a season you guys had. Andy, where'd you go to 8th grade?
I actually came here for 8th grade.
Okay.
Marshall.
Did you? So you played at? Oh, you went to Thurgood Marshall.
Yeah.
And how many games did you guys win last year?
We won every game. We went undefeated.
Which team was better? The 8th grade team last year, or this year's varsity team?
This year's varsity team
Good.
by a mile. I mean, last year it felt like a team. This year it felt like a family. So that's been the bigger difference for me.
And you weren't at Tech last year, but Tech won, I think it was 2 or 3 games, is rebuilding. And this year, 18 or 19?
19.
19 wins,
yeah.
and it's changed to a vocational championship.
3 is no good by Lynn Woods, but vocational champs, Lynn Tech.
I have one more bone to pick, though.
Pick it.
We beat, I say we, oh, what a shot. Look at the excitement.
Is that number 24, Dante Duval with a 3-pointer?
Someone's going to screenshot him in the air with his arms up. It would be an amazing silhouette.
That would be amazing.
It's a big hoop.
It is.
Moran back in the game. 3 seconds on Sewell Anderson. My issue, Andy, was we beat Bay Path in a phenomenal. So the Vogue does their own playoffs. Top 4 teams in the Vogue. Lynn Tech beats Bay Path. Great game.
Yeah.
Outstanding game. That go to OT?
Nah.
I think it came down to the
Went down to the wire.
minutes.
I'm thinking Essex Tech.
Yeah.
But that Sunday we're supposed to play again, and it worked out because we ended up playing 2 weeks later. But they should have had a forfeit that game or not play in the tournament when it was Worcester Tech said they played too many games that week.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't scheduled though. I'm pretty sure they played two games in a row. So
Right.
Oh.
I would have.
Great rebound by
Oh my
And
gosh.
guess who? Jacob Moran back at it again. Gets the and one.
Huge decision by their coach, by the Sewell Anderson coach, to put him back in the game. The only reason I was irritated by that, Andy, was I would have loved that extra game before the tournament because it would have been a tight game, right?
Yeah.
It worked out. You guys ended up getting it after, but I think it would have only helped us had we played it before.
His one and only free throw, and it's good. Great job by Jacob Moran.
Now, if Moran, he can stay out of foul trouble, I think this game is swinging completely to Sewell Anderson. I mean, they just can't stop him at all.
And you see right there, Coach Morris agrees. He puts his starting line back in the game for Lynn Woods. 11-10 right now, Sewell Anderson.
Corner. Great
There it
shot.
Draco Putzakan, the reigning Lynn Elementary three-point champion. Won it as a fourth grader.
Steal.
Steal by Lynn Woods. Lynn Woods bringing it up. Ryan Mancello gonna take the three. It's
Manganiello.
Lynn
Now-
Woods is getting hot.
Like Andy said earlier, you can't let those two get hot, and it looks like they might be getting hot at the right moment. Sewell Anderson is gonna have to match that, and is it a foul?
I think out of bounds. Let's see where the ref.
Ooh, looks like he got hit in the face a little bit. And it looks like they're gonna have to get a sub in. Hopefully he is okay.
Yeah, he took that right off the nose. I thought they called Sewell Anderson ball, though. I thought it was off, unfortunately, off his face. But tough kid. I mean, that's a... Yeah, it is Sewell Anderson ball.
I mean, that was just a bull going down the lane.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's hope he's okay. I've had my fair share of nosebleeds in Sewell Anderson basketball, so hopefully he is okay. Puts up the three a little bit too far.
Seamus, can I tell you a quick story?
Yeah.
I'm playing basketball Thursday night. We play at a church. Sometimes the priests play with us, which is really fun. I think he was annoyed with me. It was accidental, but I knocked the ball out of the priest's hands and went off his face and out of bounds. He lied and said it never went off his face. Can you imagine that, a priest lied? Manganiello to the hoop again. I guess this basketball's got a different set of rules, right?
Yeah, you know.
Cutthroat.
Were they playing street rules down there?
No, it was old man catch your breath rules, which we did pretty well with.
Mancello back at the free throw line again.
He's got 10 out of the 16 points.
Wow. That's impressive.
Andy, I thought it's interesting that you could talk about the Lynn Tech season. I thought something the Lynn Tech team did really well, especially that last game against Worcester Tech. Lynn Tech hit their free throws. We hit our free throws. Is that something that Coach Bingham worked on in practice? You guys do on your own?
I mean, yeah. I mean, free throws, I mean, every practice we needed to make 10 before we leave. And, I mean, we would practice every time. A couple times during the practice, just hitting free throws and stuff. So I feel like we knew free throws was a big part because free throws at the end of the day, I mean, you miss them, that could hurt you. You may make them, if anything, it'll put you in a better situation to win. So free throws are bigger than most people think.
Oh, that vote tournament game against Worcester Tech, it was an 8-point game late in the game. Yeah. They'd missed at least a dozen free throws. We'd hit them. It was huge.
Free throws, layups. I mean, they were missing easy shots, comfortable shots, and we took advantage of it, and we won the game. And that's what Lynn Woods is doing right now. They're hitting the comfortable shots. They're getting to the free throw line, taking the open threes. They're not settling, but they're finding the open shot.
Mancello putting it up with the floater, and he's getting it started here in the second quarter.
Just like that, a comfortable shot.
Almost a 10-point game here. We got an 8-point game, 19-11. Lynn Woods, 6:20 left to go in the second quarter.
Oh.
And what happened there?
13 so far for Manganiello.
What happened to Manganiello there? It looks like he
hit hard off a screen. His leg folded in a little bit.
What happened?
It looks like since he got injured, they might have to sub him out. And it looks like he doesn't want to come out.
It'll be brief.
It'll be brief, but that does beg the question of what happened there.
Jacob Moran back in the game for the Sewell Anderson Bobcats.
Jones bringing it up for Lynn Woods. Let's see if Sewell Anderson can contain Moran. Right over Moran.
Draco puts again. Big hoop. That's his 5th point of the night.
Timeout, bro.
Timeout by
timeout.
Tech as it's a double-digit lead now for Lynn Woods.
21-11. 5:34 to play. Looks like Megan Yell's probably coming back in the game too.
Yeah, a little confusion with what happened there.
Speaking of the Lynn Tech basketball team, Coach Binger in the house. And I think one of the remarkable things about we'll focus on Lynn Tech for another second. No seniors.
None. I mean,
Who are the seniors? Caesar Duran?
Going into next year, it'll be,
Going into
I
next
believe
year,
Caesar
yeah.
will be one.
Ederick will be a senior?
yeah, Jaden.
Right. Jaden Welsh.
Yeah.
What's Ederick's last name?
Gonzalez.
Thank you. Is that it?
No, Ethan and Emmanuel. Yeah, so we have, I think next year we'll have like 5, 6 seniors, but still, even with the seniors.
Is it quite crazy to think that in 4 years that'll be you?
Yeah.
It feels like just yesterday. I mean, I coached the year you were in 5th grade, so I coached Tracy that year, Andy. And it was, that year was loaded, right? There were Marvin Avery's son.
Yeah, I lost him in 4th grade. He's always been a great player.
I had the Weaver brothers. They were fantastic at Tracy. Brandon Antoine.
Brandon, yeah.
Yep. I mean, just so much fun. That year was Eddie Lewis had a great year that year. And that doesn't feel, I mean, those 4 years flew by.
So Anderson trying to get some passes deep in and almost gets it to fall, puts it up high, out of bounds.
Lynn Woods is getting banged up right now, man.
It's getting physical down.
I think the size advantage is kind of coming into play a little bit here against Lynn Woods.
There's bodies flying everywhere.
But maybe we'll see if maybe that changes how the refs start calling the game though.
I think they'll let him play.
That's fair. Championship Saturday. Maybe just let him play it out.
There have been 13 fouls, a little bit more whistles blown this game than we saw in the last.
Definitely. So Anderson bringing it up, pass to the middle. Moran puts it up and off the backboard. Cuts it back down to an 8-point lead.
Fundamentally sound. Andy, you picked up on him right away.
Yeah.
What do you like about Moran so far?
I mean, physically, just looking at him, you can tell he's a couple years ahead of his competition already. And not even just the size, he knows how to position himself for the rebounds on offense and defense. He knows where to be at the right time. And I feel like if he takes more advantage of that each play, it's going to look scary for them as he just picks up his 3rd right there.
If he can stay in the game, I agree. He dictates the pace. He changes the way. He finishes at the hoop, too. One of the few guys out there that's been able to finish consistently.
Yeah.
He's not lined up in the right spot, though, unless he's coming out of the game. Subs for Lynn Woods.
And they'll go with almost a completely new group.
21-13, Lynn Woods, 4:20 to play in the second half. Excuse me, second quarter in the first half.
Now a bold move by the Sewell Anderson coach, leaving Moran in with 3 fouls in the second quarter.
I think they called that on number 1.
They did?
Yeah.
All right.
Or I don't know, was it 1 on 3 or 3 on 1?
It might have been 3.
Yeah.
I think 3 got the foul there.
Big break for Sewell Anderson.
Yeah.
They might have given him, if there was a foul on Moran, they might have given him a little bit of a break.
Yeah. Because it was close. You got to find the big guy right now.
Adrian's been quiet so far.
Great pass.
Wide open shot. Oh, off the backboard and out.
It's a great pass off his back on the ground.
Great pass. Blocked. Lucas Hernandez with a block on Draco.
Like Coach Bingham said right there, the Twin Towers right there, they're just huge right now.
Downtown, that's his corner.
3, misses it. And it's going to be a free-for-all for the ball. So
Sean Apratio Wiley. Great hustle. At least that turns the possession arrow the next time down. So good for him. Fighting with a bigger guy for a rebound.
Definitely.
Comes the screen.
That's one thing they've been doing all game. But who knows? Maybe that'll come back to bite him. We'll see. Off the screen. Gonna start pushing. Needs some help. Pass to Moran.
Right there.
He's getting banged up too.
Oh, I thought he hit a little bit of a Dirk fadeaway for a second.
I like that the ball's got to run through him every time on offense, right? He moves. He passes the ball really well too.
Yeah, I feel
All
like
around great player.
the play for that. Ooh, great step back right there.
Can't leave him open.
Good defense. Sean gonna push. Moran's gonna get a hand in there. He's gonna poke it away. Pass back to Mankello. He's gonna start pushing now. Fake, pump fake.
Now Sewell Anderson has suffocating defense right now, Mankello.
And Mankello
gotta
couldn't
get that
the
rebound,
foul. Couldn't draw the foul there as he pushed for the layup. So Anderson's gonna slow things down. Probably try and look for an open shot here. Pass to Moran and too high. I'm surprised he overthrew him. That looked like that would be difficult to do.
That's a tough one. As Andy just said, great defensive possession, and then you give the ball back right away. It's deflating for a team.
Yeah, I mean, they need stops here. That's what they need, and there's still a lot of time. They can get the stops that they need.
I agree. You get it to 6.5, anybody's game. Lynn Wood's going to try to extend that, though. Great fight for the rebound.
Defense. Couldn't get the rebound, but really slowing him down. Pass back out to the corner. Pass to Jones. Jones going to push the mid-range jumper. A little bit short.
Rebound there. Great rebound.
Lucas Hernandez comes down with the rebound. Passes to Aiden Greenlee.
Ooh, steal right there.
But a steal
Pushing the tempo.
by Wiley.
Great steal.
But
Moran takes it right back.
Moran's going to take his lunch money. Aiden Greenlee puts it up, no good. Kenny Mateo comes down with it. Lucas puts it up, no good.
Rebound by Moran.
Moran pass to Lucas, can't get the shot to fall.
Great take.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. Third attempt there for Sewell Anderson. They're tough.
Adrian Julian with a great putback there as it's a 6-point game.
21-15 Lynn Woods, 40 seconds to play with the ball.
Now I'm telling you that second, third possession, that's what's keeping Sewell Anderson in the game.
You're right. And it's limiting the offensive side for Lynn Woods from getting warmed up.
Jones puts it up, no good. Moran's gonna bat it into the hands.
They are just not getting second chances.
That's where the size might be coming in. Lucas Hernandez loses it and couldn't get to it.
But turnovers on 4 of the last 5 possessions are really breaking their back in terms of this comeback attempt.
The clock continues to run here. There's 10 seconds left in the half.
8 seconds left in the clock.
6, 5, 4. I imagine this will just be a run out.
Put it up.
1, and that'll be the half. 6-point game, so Sewell Anderson's not out of it yet. Welcome back, everyone, to the second half action here at Marshall Middle School. We've got Lynn Woods versus Sewell Anderson back here for the second half.
Tight game, 21-15.
Lynn Woods has the lead. 6-point game, just started the second half. I'm joined with Justin Barrasso and Andy Batista. And let's see what Lynn Woods wants to do here, as I believe Mancanello he just lost the ball.
Nah, he just shot the ball.
Oh, he shot the ball?
Yeah.
Computer's my way, my bad.
You could not let him get that comfortable with a shot, though.
Wide open. He's smart, though. He's realized at the side of the floor without Moran.
Ooh, great save right there.
He's going to get a better look.
Great job by Jones, just holding on to the ball and everyone go, waiting for the point guard to come back in. Mancanello going to go off the screen. They got that like Steph Curry type play, where they set the screen, get Steph Curry open.
They're running sets around him, and that's a smart thing to do right now.
Great pass.
You've got to find the big
Great
guys.
finish.
Great finish by Lucas Hernandez. Great pass by, I believe that was Caleb Vilas.
21-17 Lynn Woods. Anybody's game?
4-point game now. This game is getting close. There's halftime adjustments coming out to play.
Ryan's trying to space the floor here. Pump fake.
Draco puts it up.
Good block.
No good. It's on the ball. That's going to be a jump ball. I'm in 4.
Anyone's game, 21-17 Lynn Woods, 8 minutes to play in the third quarter. Looks like we'll be in a situation where the pressing the final 2 minutes will matter.
Now I will say Sewell Anderson is catching a break right here as they're letting Lynn Woods get comfortable shots. They're just not falling down for them.
Definitely. And that's not a position you always want to be in if you're Sewell Anderson. As
Great
what a
take.
shot by Moran. He just puts it up.
Right
2-point game now.
Right on the cusp of a 3-second violation, but he drained that shot. 21-19.
As Jones got the ball now, pass to Draco.
Sewell Anderson appears to be in a 3-2 right now.
What makes Manganiello dangerous, though, Andy, once he passes, he cuts. And at this level, right, the defender's not looking for the cutter.
Yeah. I mean, he's smart. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not as big as everyone else, but intellectually, he's probably farther than almost anyone on that court.
Basketball IQ, I agree.
Lucas Hernandez just mugged him. And Jacob
Okay,
Moran
okay.
tying the game up.
When Moran left his feet, he's going to throw that down. I mean, he has been phenomenal. 21-21, 7-6.
And it looks like Lynn Woods' timeout. Coach Morris does not like what he's seeing start this second half. Let's see, Sewell Anderson's got a little momentum now. Can they keep it going?
Couple things there. Andy mentioned the 3-2 zone, smart. Lynn Woods did get a couple open shots. It's a mismake league, right? Just
Yeah.
didn't go their way. And
I mean, obviously, the momentum has definitely switched over to Sewell Anderson, but if you're Lynn Woods, you can't be down to yourself right now. You're getting good shots. You just have to believe in yourself and know that at one point the shots are going to fall.
absolutely.
Great defense, as Andy mentioned, by Sewell Anderson there. Like, just great defense that was smothering a little bit. Even though they were getting the open shots, they just couldn't get him to fall.
I will say they were open shots, but they did make him work to get to that open shot. He didn't just get to a spot. They made him work to get into a spot.
Definitely. Let's see what Sewell Anderson keep up that defense, or if Lynn Woods is going to get that offense going.
All tied up, 21-21, 7 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Manganiello going to bring it up. Looks like they're still going to try and run the offense through him.
Now, they don't have the size, but if I were Lynn Woods, I would still try to run the game in the paint.
Now, would you try and draw the fouls or just try and go straight for the layups?
I mean, you would like the foul, but obviously you need to go up with the intention to make it. They're not big, but they still need to go up and finish.
Best of both worlds as Sewell Anderson takes the lead. You're going to the hoop, though, good things happen, right?
Yeah.
And you probably get a foul or two, and if you can get it on the big guy and get it, draw his third. If you're Sewell Anderson, you can't afford to let Moran leave the game.
Yeah. And Lynn Woods, I mean, they're keeping them off of the three-point line. That's how they came back into this game. So if they're keeping you off the three-point line, then Lynn Woods here needs to take the advantage and get into the cup and get some easy finishes right here.
I agree. The turning point of the game for Lynn Woods, at least, was down 8-7. They hit 3 threes in a row. It was 16-8 before you could blink. But they haven't hit one since.
As Moran comes down with the rebound there. Lila's going to bring it up. Break him down a little bit.
Now, Manganiello is getting a little frustrated here. The offense is running through him. Things aren't falling, but
He's got to try and keep his cool. Moran.
Inside pass there to Moran. He's going to bring it out.
Moran going to drive the hoop. Oh.
But he's got his partner right there. Oh,
Towers.
2 big post plays.
They're calling that a jump ball. Okay, I thought he got hit a little bit on the way down, but
I mean, he's a big dude. They're not going to see it that way.
Once he learns how to protect the ball down low, too, with those elbows out and sharp, he'll be more dangerous. Can't bring the ball down to your waist like that. But
Jones bringing it up for Lynn Woods now.
it's a long 2. Good hustle by number 12. Is that Zion Khan from Sewell Anderson? Good hustle.
That is, yep, Zion Khan. There's Pat Jones, pass the corner to Jones. Jones gonna put the floater up off the rim.
Ooh, a jump ball. Could have been a get back on defense with no pressure. But Sewell Anderson gets his possession. Next one will go to Lynn Woods. See if that matters.
Now, Lynn Woods here with a different lineup, seeing if they can switch it up and confuse Sewell Anderson a little bit.
Sewell Anderson gonna bring it up though. Gillian bringing it up, pass to Moran. Moran's going to try and body him.
Great save.
Once that's his move, right? That's his bread and butter. Once he drops that left shoulder, he's going right, and he's going to leave his feet. Coach Bingham, my opinion, the best coach in the North Shore, is really enjoying watching Moran play.
Coach of the year, in our humble opinion.
Also, too, I mean, what a player. And someone unearthed the footage of him. I don't know if you saw it, but when he scored his 1,000th point when he was I think he was a junior or senior, and it was a dunk. But it's old grainy footage, but he was a phenomenal player, too.
Off the glass, I mean, that's
ridiculous. Yeah. Tech looked ancient with the wooden stands, but it wasn't that long ago.
I have not seen that footage.
Oh, you got to watch it.
I have not.
I don't know who found it, but it was a pretty cool visual.
As it'll be Linwood's ball here. 3:10 left to go in the third. So Anderson's really been commanding this third quarter, and you know, sometimes the games are decided by the third quarter. Like, look at the NBA Finals between the Celtics and the Warriors. Most of those games were decided by how good the third quarter was.
Great steal there.
And it looks like Sewell is going to keep up this dominating third quarter.
She missed the layup.
With the steal, couldn't get it. Gets the rebound, puts it up, and it's out, but
Moran with the great board.
Caleb Velez, who started this all with his turnover, with his forcing that steal.
Moran going to push it off. Nope. It's up.
And
one. Adrian Gillian has been having a sneaky good game.
Yeah, Gillian's been fantastic. 4 offensive rebounds. I mean, good things are going to happen. Not only do they get the basket, but and the foul. The and one as well.
Chance to extend this lead to 7 here.
I mean, if each possession you're giving 4 or 5 chances to shoot, I mean, eventually one's going to go in.
Definitely.
For a 6-point lead, this feels huge.
Yeah.
It's up. He does not get the second free throw, but they might get the additional
offensive
points.
Rebound again.
So they have a chance to get more points here. Vela is going to push the baseline, and
it's the right call. 3 seconds on one of the big guys. They've been hanging in the paint. So
yeah, they have been hanging in the paint a lot this game. So it looks like the refs catching on a little bit. 2:10 left to go here. 27-21. So Anderson leads Lynn Woods.
Ryan McKellar's checking back into the game.
That'll be big for Lynn Woods. See if they can get something going, as they haven't been running the offense through him because they sat him.
They can chip away and get it down to 4 for him. It'd be huge.
Now the problem here with Lynn Woods, they keep trying to play on that 3-point line when they're running that high zone.
Yeah.
And I believe
they get a couple easy shots here, free throws, layups. They can easily put their momentum back into this game. Pull up here by Mankello.
There's Mankello, but it looks like he got some pressure in the back.
Wanted the foul there. Didn't get it. But
they're leaving Draco that open, and he's going to take it.
Defensive foul, but on the floor to be a baseline out of bounds play for Lynn Woods, down 6. With 1 minute to play in the third quarter.
Minute left, 27-21. So Anderson leads. This is going to be an interesting fourth quarter. Mankello misses again. Great rebound by Jones. He is putting in the work. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Jones. That is Caden Alvarez-Walters. He put in the work that offensive possession, getting them rebounds. Shout out to him. Moran's got it.
Both sides, offensive boards.
The lead's a little high, but again, Walters just coming down with it. Great job, great rebounding by him.
Tough quarter for Lynn Woods, no doubt about it. But if they can get a basket here, the clock's going to run. But if they can get a basket here, they're only down 6 right now. If they can just chip, 3-possession game. If they can just chip, one hoop, you're down only 4 points.
And they'll take Moran out for the rest of the third and probably beginning of the fourth, and they'll save him for the end with his.
You got to go straight to the hoop if you're Lynn Woods. Oh, big
5,
steal.
4, 3, 2, 1. They can't get a shot off. But Lynn Woods looks like they're a little frustrated here with that third quarter.
I was just going to say that the frustration is getting to them. I mean, there were a lot of possessions where they could have got a second, third chance, but the frustration got to their head and they kind of gave up on the play.
And all of a sudden, if you're Sewell Anderson, now you know you can win this game, right? Before it was kind of like, they're a little better than we are. But that third quarter proved to them they're just as good. I mean, this game can go either way. I think they know that now. I don't know if they knew it. Again, they've lost to this team before, but I think that third quarter gave them the idea we can win this game.
I mean, I think from personal experience, playing a team that, that you lost to once, playing them again, you have that chip on your shoulder and you feel like you have the upper hand in that matchup. And for Sewell Anderson, it's definitely showing right now.
Definitely, this can be a good fourth quarter. Sewell Anderson and Lynn Woods, they may just be throwing haymakers at each other in this fourth quarter.
Now, what I am interested to see is those final 2 minutes. That press could be big for Lynn Woods or Sewell Anderson. Sewell Anderson could close out the game with the press, and Lynn Woods could come back with that press.
Especially where, if there's been one maybe area weakness for Sewell Anderson, they have turned the ball over a bit. So I agree, that could be a big chance for Lynn Woods once we get there at the 2-minute mark.
And Sewell Anderson will not be starting Moran in the fourth quarter. So let's see when they bring him in, when they decide to bring him in.
Now for Lynn Woods, this is when you take
full advantage.
The opportunity.
You can hear it in the crowd. Take it to the hoop.
And they're trying to run through.
3 ball by there. Oh, just out. Offensive rebound, though. Back up.
But it looks like a Sewell Anderson
Another
player is
offensive
injured.
rebound.
It looks like a Sewell Anderson player is injured, though.
He's
hopping off the court, but the game will continue to be played on. And it looks like they're going to play with, oh, nope.
Nah, they're calling it.
They're calling it. For a second, I thought the refs didn't notice, and they were going to play a 4-on-5 there. But I believe that is
number 5 there on Sewell Anderson. So
Jonathan Lopez?
Jonathan Lopez, yeah. Unfortunate to see. He's actually been playing great.
Yeah, valiant effort to try to stay in the game, too.
They'll bring in a sub for him, as I believe number 8.
9, splitting the defense and the floater.
As number 9, Caleb Vilas, just
fantastic. That's the difference between a 6 and 8 point lead right now is monumental. Big hoop.
Lynn Woods right now, they're in need of 3 stops, a couple quick buckets.
And it looks like they'll get a foul there. As Mancanello is really trying, it seems like he's trying to get it done himself. It doesn't seem like he's really putting enough trust in his teammates, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like, an extra pass and he'll get it, eventually it'll come back, but he needs to let the floor open up a little bit.
I think it's that frustration. They haven't scored in a while. They get one hoop, the doors will open. They just got to get that one hoop. And the ball won't fall for him.
Sewell Anderson gets the rebound, bringing it up. Vilas, see what he wants to do here, commanding the floor.
Both teams playing so hard.
Rebound by Jones.
He has been a game changer. Coming in the game, both sides of the ball, rebounding.
Quick shout out to Walters. That man he has been just getting rebounds left, right, and center.
Putsakin, long.
Offensive, defensive rebound there. Number 6 on the break.
Number 6, Aiden Greenlee.
He pulls it back out.
And gets the bucket. Aiden Greenlee just draining it.
There's the danger in three-point shooting, right? A three-point shot leads to a long rebound, leads to a fast break, and now it's a 10-point deficit. Huge play.
Sewell Anderson with the first double-digit lead of the day.
And this is with their big guy out?
Yeah, this is with their big guy out right now. They've been on a little bit of a run. As will the scoring drought continue for Lynn Woods?
Looks like they lost it, right? Yeah.
Out of bounds.
Also for Lynn Woods, no points in transition, right? Haven't been able to force any fast breaks. That certainly hasn't helped.
Greeley gonna go cross court to Hernandez. Hernandez lost it though.
Now
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Now that is what really helped Sewell Anderson. Obviously, they're a great team; they can score, but they've scored almost every single one of their points from defense. Defense led to offense.
If you're Lynn Woods, you've got to cut this just a little bit. Get it to 6.
Ooh.
Because when it's time to press, a 10-point lead's tough to get 5 hoops. You can get 3, you can get 2, but 5 hoops a lot off the press.
You cut it down, you put yourself in way more comfortable of a situation.
Absolutely.
Ooh, I'm surprised they didn't call from travel there. Greeley puts it up. Ooh, no good. Blue ball, it looks like. Foul on
34, Alvarez Walter. He doesn't like it. I don't blame him. I would have shooting foul. No, it's underneath. But
No, but Shelter Walters, though, like I said, he's been getting those rebounds. He's been collecting those boards.
You have to feel bad for him in a way. He's getting all those defensive stops, getting those rebounds, and it's just not translating.
He's just not.
referees conferring.
All right. It looks like they've confirmed what the foul was. Hernandez putting it up. Couldn't get it.
Offensive rebound.
Greeley lost it. It's in Vila's hands now. Vila's trying to break him down. Pass back to Greeley. Greeley looks like he wanted the three. He's not going to take it.
Yeah.
Pass back to Vilas. Vilas going to push the mid-range. Pass back to Greeley.
3 seconds on Sewell Anderson. Good defense pays off. They got to get a hoop, though, down 10. It's been a little while. It's been a scoring drought for Lynn Woods.
Those 3-second violations have been killing him.
There you go. Got to get a hoop here, Andy. Need a hoop here if you're Lynn Woods. Cut it to 8.
And it doesn't need to be a three. They don't need to chuck a three. They just need to see the ball go in.
It looks like it'll stay Linwood's ball, though, as I believe that bounced off Hernandez's hands.
I'll tell you what, though. I agree with you 100%. Doesn't need to be a three, but I'd rather take a three than these long twos. They're tough shots. They're low percentage. Either take the three or get to the hoop. In the middle is the worst place you can be.
Yeah, I mean.
That's a good take. I would have called a foul.
And one. Great shot right there.
Manchello.
That's what they needed. They needed to see something going.
He ends the scoring drought. 8-point game.
And still plenty of time. 5 minutes, it's an eternity. Especially if they can get a couple of steals.
Greeley looks like he
Turnover
lost
right
it
there. Well, I don't know. Nobody left that side of the floor, though. Yep.
A score and then a stop.
I'm surprised. It looked like it was Lynn Woods' ball.
He pointed Lynn Wood, so I thought it was their ball.
Hook. Hernandez got it.
Ooh.
Hernandez travel.
Travel there. Big stop here for Lynn Woods. Now let's see if they can capitalize on it.
Yeah, if you're Lynn Woods, one stop at a time, one hoop at a time.
Manchello gonna bring it up. Put it up. No.
And to your point earlier, if he's doing a little bit too much, that would have been a good chance to get some of your teammates involved.
Yeah.
Greeley gonna get tripped up there.
But you can't knock the effort. These kids are pouring their hearts and soul into this game, both sides.
Turnaround jump shot.
Is that Moran again?
Yeah, Jacob Moran kisses the glass. Coach Bingham's seen the future for his Lynn Tech post presence.
Coach Bingham might have to do some recruiting after this game.
3-point attempt.
No good.
Gets his own rebound.
Back to Manchello. Manchello's going to take a three now.
Oh, it looked good too. But that's the tough thing about late threes, right? Your legs are starting to go. These kids have worked so hard. They're tired.
Moran misses, but looks like Julian will draw the foul there.
And you're right, Adrian Guillen maybe not getting all the hype, but he has been solid on both sides of the ball. Defensively, on the glass. Gets his way to the charity stripe for 2.
Now, he did miss the layup, but you see the way that Moran goes up, it looks like he's about to do a dunk or something.
Doesn't
he
it?
goes
Yeah.
up like a grown man.
Looks like he's about to throw it down.
Honestly, yeah, it looks like he's about to, just quick little, maybe not a flashy dunk, but quick little put in.
Maybe he's waiting for the last 2 minutes for that. He's been fantastic tonight.
As we're coming on those last 2 minutes where the press will begin. As it's a 10-point game, 33 Sewell Anderson, 23 Lynn Woods.
A bit of an upset here. Again, the first time pool play, it seems like an eternity ago. It was about a month ago. But misses both free throws.
Lynn Woods ball, it looks
But
like.
Lynn Woods beat Sewell Anderson. And again, Manganiello had 26 that night, didn't play in the 4th. Can't count a team out with him on the floor, though.
Manchello bringing it up. Screen by Gomez.
Corner
Three
3.
ball.
Draco.
Oh.
Couldn't get it to fall.
Ran their set perfectly, just didn't get it to drop.
Gillian.
Coach Bingham doing some scouting here.
He's doing
Just under 3 to play. Linwood's in need of a basket.
thrown in. Not going to shoot it. I thought he had an open shot there.
Yeah, looked good.
Oh,
That's
but
a
they
big
get the shot
shot.
anyways.
It's great that he hits it, but you wish one of those would have fouled earlier in the game.
33-25, I agree. Still not out of it yet. Down 8. They can get a stop here, get a hoop, start to press under 2.
Now, if I'm not mistaken,
Ooh, that's an
after
offensive.
this,
No, it's a defensive foul.
after this possession, they can start pressing.
Right, under 2, yeah. Only way that'll change is if it goes double digits. You can't.
Oh, so if it's a double
No, I'm
digit-
sorry. The clock won't stop. They can still press, but
If
the clock won't
I believe
stop.
the rules are if it's a 15 points or more, the clock will not stop. So if you're at Sewell Anderson, that's kind of what you're aiming for right now. Just get out of this game as fast as possible. Pass to the corner, Hernandez.
Maybe a little short, but they get the rebound.
They lose the rebound. No, they get the rebound.
Long possession.
Valise pass to Marin.
Marin,
A 40-second possession right now.
jump shot,
No.
looked good.
Oh, man.
But Hernandez is going to make up for it.
It was a 45-second possession, and they finished. Critical
10-point
play.
game. Timeout. I'm not exactly sure who called it, but timeout. 1:31 left to go. 35 Sewell Anderson, 25 Linwoods. Andy, your thoughts so far?
I
in this
mean,
last minute.
Sewell Anderson, they're playing. They're playing. I think that's been the difference. They were playing together, the entire game. Whether they were down or up, they played together and they stuck with each other. And I mean that's what worked. I feel like that's kind of what killed Lynn Woods. You know, I mean, Mankello, he tried to put the entire team on his back. And I feel like in some ways that was good. In some ways that kind of hurt them. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's a learning experience, but still some things you can take out of it.
And it's still fun, too. You know, you look at the end of the Sewell Anderson bench right now, someone's balancing a full water bottle on his head. He's doing a great job with it. But they're still kids, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
He's got it. He's got it on his head. I
No.
don't know if we're getting footage of that, but he just lost it.
Oh, it was fun while it lasted.
Big smile on his face. 1:31 to play. Do you start shooting threes here, guys? What do you do?
I feel like at this point you're in a position where you've kind of forced your hand earlier in the game with not taking those twos. You have to.
I mean, you just start chucking and praying at this point.
Moran couldn't get it. No, they're going to call it out. Hopefully he's okay. Looks like he took a little bit of a hit against the wall.
76 seconds.
Coach Sewell Anderson, tell him calm down. No need. You have a 10-point lead. No need to force anything.
Whatever you do here, if you're Lynn Woods, you got to get the ball in the basket. 2, 3, you got to get to the hoop.
You got to cut that lead in any way possible. Mankello going to drive. Gets the open
Long
mid-range. Nope.
Yeah, long twos are tough.
Bringing it out, 3-ball.
Nope. And the Marines got it.
And their biggest enemy right now is the clock. 55 seconds and counting.
50 seconds. Marine trying to write up the score, but in my opinion, I think he should have held onto the ball there. Just chew a little bit more clock.
I mean, there's no shot clock. You move around. You move the ball around for a little bit. The game's over.
Lynn Woods looking to try and get something. Oh, is that blocked?
Foul.
I'd call the block, but he hit the body after. I said the
Yeah.
block's good, but the foul right after. Might be a 3-shot foul. I think he was Putske was behind the line.
It looks like it will be.
There's no need for that though. 10
Right.
point lead. You just
Just give it to him.
yeah.
And it's a tough shot.
Yeah. You don't have to give it to him, but you don't have to jump for it. Just
Yeah, you don't have to
Well-
risk the foul.
close out. Especially with the shooter like him, he's most likely going to knock down all 3 of these free throws.
I'm sure we'll see him next Saturday at the All-Star game and festivities. They do the skills and drills and then the game afterward.
35-27 now. 39.7 left to go.
Hit 'em all.
3.
All right. This game all of a sudden just got a little bit closer.
And they're pressing now, so Sewell Anderson here might get a little nervous.
It looks like they are. Oh, they somehow save it.
Oh,
10-second violation?
10.
Yes.
Yeah.
10-second violation here.
All right. 28.3 left to go in the game. 35-28. Lynn Woods is not out of this yet.
The one benefit for Sewell Anderson was 10 seconds. There's only 28 left, so
It's tight, but you got
gotta
a
get
fast
something.
shot. You're okay. Oh, as he falls down.
Pass one to Draco.
Three ball.
No, out of bounds.
19.
He hit the backboard.
Seconds.
Now you need a quick turnover. You can press.
Just keep fighting until the end here.
And it looks like they're not going to, as he's going to
There's
whip
some
it up.
miscommunication there.
Moran still tracks down the ball.
That'll chew some clock, though.
Went from one side of the court to the other.
Julian pass, picked off, out of bounds. That'll be Bobcats' ball.
Looks like Lynn Woods won't be able to do the girls-boys dual championship, but
6.6.
They
Sewell
fall
Anderson's
to the
been
end, though.
fantastic. Big steal.
Big
Nick and
steal
Yellow's been
there. 3,
tons of heart.
2.
Yeah, hit 2.
He'll get the foul with 1.5 seconds left.
So best case scenario, you hit all 3. You're down 4.
2. He stepped
Oh,
in.
he stepped in, yeah.
He stepped in.
Not a whole lot you can do with a second and a half left. Yeah, you're right.
As that, I think, will pretty much sign this. This will pretty much give this game to Sewell Anderson.
Hey, Lynn Woods fought until the end, though.
Agreed.
They did. They almost, if they landed 1 or 2 more shots earlier in the game.
Jacob Moran, a man among boys out there. Congratulations, leading that team. That was a team effort, though. Sewell Anderson, from top to bottom, that roster played fantastic, and he certainly led them.
Now, I can't promise you this. This will not be the last time the city of Lynn will hear the name Moran. That kid has some talent.
Definitely, especially at this age. I don't know what grade he's in. I don't know if he's heading to middle school, if he's staying in elementary school, but that is still huge.
And a nice part, too. As frustrated as you might be, as happy as you might be you won, I love the handshake line. You battled.
Yeah.
Congrats to both sides. It was a great game.
As Coach Morris couldn't get the duel, but he still got one, which is still impressive.
Yeah. The fact he still had 2 teams on, that's still impressive. You walk away with 1.
And Seamus, you made a great point. That third quarter was really where that game swung, right? The Bobcats kind of didn't have the best second quarter, but came back strong in the third.
Yep. And that'll wrap it up as Sewell Anderson wins this one over Lynn Woods. I'm Seamus Holloway, Andy Batista, Justin Barrasso. Thank you for joining.